Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we present about our group assignment for work class manufacturing. Okay, first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Syakir Ikwan bin Sa'dun Zubir, and then we have Kamil Hakim bin Saiful Kama, and next we have Muhammad Firdaus bin Ramli, and the last one we have Muhammad Harith bin Muhammad Zulkarnain. Okay, without wasting our time, let's go for the first slide, which is company background. Okay, the company that we choose for this project is DMG Mori. Okay, DMG Mori is the world top maker of machine tool with over 2.0 billion in sales revenue and over 6,800 people. Mori comprehensively cover the entire chain in additive manufacturing and consolidate the most essential generative manufacturing process under one roof. Next, DMG Mori China is headquartered in Shanghai with 7 locations distributed throughout China Industry Hub, offering clients with high quality product and solution. And the last one, manufacturing mostly NFC horizontal machine center, CMFVC vertical machine center, and LPPP, CPP, and RPS flexible automated production line. Okay, next we go for the problem or challenge faced by the company. Okay, based on this case study, I found out that we have three problem or challenge. Okay, the first one we have a rapid rising cost. The MG Mori, like many Chinese manufacturer, was experiencing significant cost inflation. Okay, inflation is mostly responsible for the price increase. Inflation is a price increase which translates to a reduction in buying power over time. The average price rise of a basket of selected product and service over a period might represent the pace of decline in buying power. The loss of buying power influences the cost of living of the general people, which eventually slow economic growth. Okay, next point is fall in export sale. Uh, this made it impossible for the Shanghai facility to compete with other DMG Mori factory, especially those located in Eastern Europe. DMG Mori's primary objectives in Shanghai was to reverse this decline in competitiveness. Reverse competition refers to rivalry among insurers that frequently take the form of insurance competing for the favor of those who control or may influence the placement of insurance with insurance. Okay, last but not least is shop floor productivity. Today, manufacturing is more complex than ever before. There are too many moving components, what with staff error, broken equipment, late shipment, and urgent order. A shop floor is a location where assembly or production take place. This might be accomplished manually by the labor force or by sophisticated automated technologies. Consequently, shop floor management may be described as management at the site of occurrence. The difficulty was in achieving this productivity increase while retaining a floor manufacturing system.
My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Ramli, and then I want to present about chapter 2, which is LPS and TPS2. LPS is Lean Production System. LPS is known as Lean Production System. It is a systematical approach to achieve the goal of producing good quality parts by lower cost in order to develop consistent reliable manufacturer. In focusing on waste model elimination by implementing LPS concept and tools resulting in optimization of resources, for example machine, manpower and then material. Prior implementation of these LPS activities, it can realize the aims of the total operation cost reduction. For the total production system (TPS), TPS is originally called just-in-time production (JIT production). It is developed by Toyota to organize their manufacturing operations up to customer delivery. TPS is a human-centered business performance improvement process through waste and errors minimization while optimizing performance and quality. It is an organizational culture and an integrated system grounded on philosophy and complemented by technical tools and a managerial role focused on developing people. The first two is practical 5S, which is firstly is series or sort. Sorting necessary and unnecessary materials is sort. The arrangement used for keeping each material in the company at correct place is named as sort. In order to improve the availability of the working machine and hardware, some workstations such as the machine tools and hand machine materials to be used, for example, should be kept available in an order and at place where it can be easily accessed. Second, set in order or seaton. According to T++, a localization order is designed for easily accessing to the necessary materials at required times and the materials are put their own place again after utilization. As a result of the arrangement performed at the workstation, machine tools, hand tools, material to be used. This should be kept at a place where can be accessed easily due to the case of requirement. Next is shine, or it can call in Japan is seiso. Dirt and dust causes bad operation, corrosion and early demolition of machine and its component. Therefore, dirt and dust sources are removed. We can handle cleaning practices as a two-step approach, general cleaning of workplace and availability of the tiniest sources and machine hardware to cleanliness referred as detail cleaning. Then is standardized or shiketsu. Standardized is in order to do this activity should be written according to the procedures and the memorization of these procedures by the personnel as well as the functionality of the rules should be obtained. It will be appropriate to write down performance monitoring labels, control list, table and some procedure for visual understanding on TPM or total productive management board that will be found in order to control the activities. And the lastly is for practical 5S is sustain or shitsuke. The last step of 5S program covers the improvement of the method directed to the adaptation of 5S as habit by all personnel. The task here is undertaken by the leader directors. The director should explain the importance of 5S to the personnel through various trainings and the knowledge of the personnel about 5S should be key update through the 5S board to be found at the workplace. Next step is visual management. The DMG Mori also introduced visual management to improve the performance of their production every day. Visual management includes a wide range of visual control that help make all workplace elements and processes more visually and apparent. Visual control can be informative to show identity, direction, strategic goal, customer expectation, and compliance requirements, and instructional to communicate SOP, work-related information, and workplace organization and maintenance activities, and a result-oriented to display the status of processes, project, production, productivity, and performance. Also is the example of visual control. Then for standardized word. Standardized word is designed by detailed study and observation of the process based on products and customer requirement. The main objective of standardized word is to minimize process variation among the workers to eliminate unnecessary motion or non-value added NVA tasks and to produce good quality products safely and economically. The function of standardized word is to establish a detailed and documented visual system (SOP) which will be the main reference for the workers in managing their processes by following a series of tasks. It is representing the current best practices in detailed process steps for workers to follow to complete their tasks. And lastly, for For LPS and TPS is Visual Stream Map (VSM). Volume Stream Mapping (VSM), a lean manufacturing method, has become the easy method for implementing and supporting the lean methodology. By capturing information regarding station cycle time, uptime or resource usage, setup time or change over time, work in process, inventory, manpower requirements, as well as the flow of the information from raw materials to finished item. VSM differs from standard documenting technique. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mama Haris, so I will present a detailed description of the results and output in this chapter. After 1 year of the Frontline Lean Leadership program, the management culture at DMG Mori Shanghai plant has been changed. In general, achievements made include were successfully addressing daily problems much more quickly and effectively. Next, improving line efficiency from 71% to 96%. Besides, improving on-time delivery by 28%. Lastly, reduce average revert points by 44.7% per project. Okay, firstly, addressing daily problems much more quickly and effectively. 5S is a useful method for the MG Mori Shanghai and speeding out a design and can improve communication and help employees to develop their characteristics to decrease downtime, lead time, inventory defects, and associated costs. The result of the study indicate that the 5S technique is an effective way to improve health and safety standard, environmental performance, and housekeeping. When the MG Mori Shanghai sets the order for commonly used items, always ensure they are stored in accessible areas that are easily navigable for employees. Good tools and other tools by function and use so they are easy to find and identify. Finally, place heavy items and material at appropriate height so employees can pick them up and carry them without injury. Okay, next, improve line efficiency. The MG Mori Shanghai use visual management to improve line efficiency. The MG Mori Shanghai strategy is meant to be operational in a global organization, had a hardworking effort to know how to communicate a strategy considering the many cultural aspects of global companies. In the MG Mori Shanghai, visual management implies different probabilities of adoption by coworkers to, for example, symbol, knowledge management approach, level of transferability, institution, lifespan of people, motion picture, performance for strategy orientation, and organization space. The MG Mori Shanghai use visual management causes the target of visual management is to harmonize communication. For example, in the production sector where visual management cases have been positively developed. Visual management provides solutions for various issues such as the quick detection of an abnormal situation, continuous maintenance of a safe environment, prevention of an operational miss, and knowledge sharing. Improving on-time delivery. The MG Mori Shanghai use standardized work by providing the best training reference for the management of the MG Mori Shanghai to train new workers on the optimal way to perform the process and eliminate waste confidently, consistently, efficiently, and safely while ensuring quality, defect-free, and of course the most important, to improve on-time delivery. It can help the MG Mori Shanghai to maintain process stability in terms of productivity, quality, cost, lead time, and safety when all the process repeatedly runs according to the standard. It also can build confidence level of the operator in doing their jobs correctly, where clear direction to operator with clear stop and start point for each process. Lastly, reduce average revert. In order to reduce average revert, the MG Mori Shanghai implement visual stream mapping to maximize the company available resources and efficient utilization of material and time. Value stream mapping is an enterprise improvement 2 to help in visualizing the entire production process, representing both material and information flow. The application of value stream mapping in the DMG Mori Shanghai for the identification and elimination of waste and its source was chosen and implemented. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Kamil Hakim and I will present on recommendation of our case study. So as for recommendation, it is extremely suggested that DMG Mori implement Kaizen method to improve the production efficiency. The Japanese term Kaizen has gained popularity throughout most Western companies. The word refers to a method of continuously improving how things are done. Its meaning is a combination of the notions of Kai, which is change, and Zen, for the better. The word is derived from the phrase Gemba Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. In today's fiercely competitive industry, continuous improvement is seen as essential and is one of the fundamental techniques for excellence in manufacturing. It requires constant work and improvement from everyone inside the company. As guidance of Kaizen method, it was necessary to mention that current method implied by DMG Mori were key tools to assist in achieving optimization of production process. The key tools involved were the 5S, value stream mapping, visual management, and standardized work. These key tools help to analyze the performance of the production process and waste produced. The organization may be able to identify production performance decreasing issues by using the current tools, but without any initiative to make improvement to solve the issue, it will be pointless. There are 7 steps cycle of Kaizen that may be used to establish a culture of continuous improvement, which is involved have employees involved, find issues, establish a solution, evaluate the solution, examine the outcomes, and implement the solution and repeat. As of implementation of Kaizen in DMG Mori, the conveyor, which commonly used for transporting materials or goods from a workstation to another, usually moves slowly. So this transporting process produces slight delay during the transition process. The company can rearrange the machine layout or the flow line of the process. For example, instead of arranging the layout of the machine in complex line production, it can be rearranging it into zigzag or U-shape layout, which enable the machine and operators to reduce their movement that can cause slight time delay. Before the products undergo inspection operation, the product that have experienced milling process may have scrap metals around the product. The company can assign the milling operation to clean the scrap before putting it on the conveyor to make inspection easier and consume less time, since their task is just to set up automatic milling machine to cut the products to required dimensions. Plus, sticking colorful stickers at the necessary button at the machine is the machine operators to set up the machine correctly and quickly. Next, the MG Mori need to determine the efficiency of the number of operators involved during the inspection to packing operation. Inspection of the product usually take time as to ensure the product produced meet the customer's requirements. If the operator involved in inspection is less than the operators involved in packing operation, the company may produce waste. Hence, by manipulating the number of operators during inspection and packing, for example, 4 operators conduct inspection while 2 operators conduct packing, it able to reduce time wasting as of operators not waiting for the product to finish the inspection process.